In the past, in the history of culture across the world and in America, a tiny bit of the ordinary way in which people engaged with their culture was regulated by copyright. Then things changed radically.
Today, copyright law intrudes deeply into our everyday lives.
Copyright affects them literally every day.
Recording yourself performing copyrighted songs is illegal.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy Birthday is a copyright-protected song.
The law says
Copyright
only last
for a
fixed amount of time.
Originally, 14 years. In 1928, Walt Disney created the character Mickey Mouse in an animated cartoon called Steamboat Willie. This was a parody on a Buster Keaton silent movie, Steamboat Bill. Many of Disney's animated films are based on works from the public domain, like those shown on this slide. As Lessig puts it, Disney ripped creativity from the culture around him, mixed that creativity with his own extraordinary talent, and then burned that mix into the soul of his culture. Rip, mix, and burn. In other words, giving new meaning to existing culture.
Those of us who love it know it as the Mickey Mouse Protection Act, which, of course, every time Mickey's about to pass into the public domain, copyright terms are extended.
Which means that no one can do to Disney what Disney did to the Brothers Grimm, and preventing an enriched culture.
It's totally preposterous.
Public domain
Is necessary
For
a living, thriving society.
The goal is to ensure an adequate return so that those creators can do the work that we all enjoy so very much.
This balance is the key to a well-operating copyright system. We had become a read-only culture.
A culture where creativity is consumed, but the consumer is not a creator.
Internet is doing is its opportunity to revive the read-write culture, user-generated content, amateur culture. I mean culture where people produce for the love of what they're doing and not for the money. Using digital technologies to say things differently.
Corporations are completely taking over our culture and telling us that we can only consume it. And we're saying no. We're saying we want to actually create with it, respond to it, take it, mutilate it, cut it up.
Creating, not consuming, is now the order of the day. A new public domain is being built, not for profit, but for passion.